Alright, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Son Goku? Yeah, basically we just have random music on currently. We're gonna be getting through the Vegas event. Not really anything I need. I mean, of course, the stars are always nice. It would have been nice if they gave us a gold star again. Gold stars are probably more valuable than platinums because they're just harder to get. Because they don't really give them out like they do platinums, and you need a ton of them too. It's really weird. We got a boost. Oh, it's only level 4 though. Would have been nice if they gave us level 5. Meds. I mean, the events are right, I guess. Not really anything. We're just gonna have to get it done because we're getting ready for the Halloween event. Maybe? I don't. Will the next event be the Halloween event? I'm trying to think about it. Is it gonna be the Halloween one or no? What do you guys think? Samuel, what's going on? Mister, what's going on? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the Halloween event, the next one. I mean, that would make sense, right? I don't know. Sometimes they wait till the last second to put these events out, and sometimes they do them right away. Who knows? By the way, all the music is just random. Random-ish, I should say, because I just put it in like not really a horror category. I guess you could call it horror. But some of it's like, I guess spooky. Yeah, I guess you can call it horror. No, not really, because some of the ones I'm looking at now, there's like a Christmas one. It's supposed to be like dark, or I guess some of them aren't supposed to be dark. I don't know. It's sort of a mixture of it was supposed to be Halloween-ish, but some of the songs are just kind of hit or miss, I guess. Because I didn't really search up the... I mean, I think they do have a category for it, but I just found a song that was alright and just use that to base it off of. It basically lets you pick similar tracks, and I just pick that. So whatever plays is whatever plays. Plus, I gotta actually find some music for Halloween. Like, it's coming up soon. I might just start like the rest of the videos throughout this entire week, and leading up into Halloween, I'm probably just gonna have Halloween themed songs. Because I have a few currently downloaded. I do have to go download more though. Just try to get some dark one. Yeah, it's gonna switch up. So it'll go dark. It'll go like I put it on more of like a occasional so they don't have technically a hollow. I think they have a horror category, but I didn't want to click on that one because it's a little bit too dark. I mean, maybe if I was at a horror type of mood, maybe, I don't know. I'm just tired though. But yeah, we're just chilling, getting through the event. Played a little bit of Fortnite. I mean, I'm probably gonna play more later, depending on how long this takes us. I'm still gonna make videos. I have so much to get done still, and it's barely 12. I say barely, like that's I've been up all day, but I still got so much to get done. Yeah, I feel like I'm tired for no reason, honestly. Like 12 o'clock is really not that late. I usually stay up till like 3 or 4. Like yesterday I was hella tired, but I still stayed up pretty late. So I don't know if I want to keep these. I kind of want to keep the tags because I can just do PvP, but honestly I don't really care for PvP. Like it's an easy way to get views, honestly. It's 1:50 p.m. where you are? Yeah. It's an easy way to get views, so I think that's why people do it. Because people like seeing people do PvP for some reason. I don't know why. To me, it's very boring and repetitive, and well, technically the game pretty much is that. But for PvP, it's just very random. So either you're gonna have a really good time doing PvP, or you're just gonna have a horrible time because the way they pick opponents is just not right. I don't know. I don't know exactly how they do it, but it's very, very bad. Like you'll face people that are like some levels like 2,000-3,000, and then you'll skip that one, and then it'll be like some levels like 70. Like that doesn't make any sense. What's going on, Skywalker? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense how they do PvP. I don't know. Like their way of doing PvP is just very, very weird. Oh man, what's going on? We're just chilling, getting the event done. Honestly, I'm just being lazy. I have like a ton of stuff I gotta get done. I don't know if I'm gonna do PvP today though. I mean, I technically should, because people watch it. It's just, for me personally, I don't care too much for PvP. I need to start doing like characters though, like specific character builds and stuff like that. Because people always ask me how much or what to put on their characters. Call me yawning, dude. I yawn every time I get on. It is almost 12 o'clock at night currently. I've been up all day. I woke up at I don't even know what time I woke up, but yeah, I've been up all day, and technically we're starting the next day, and I'm probably not gonna go to bed for another, even if I get off stream after this 2 hours or however long it takes me, I still gotta get other stuff done, and I don't know what else. I gotta check my email and stuff like that. I don't know. I have other stuff to get done, so it's gonna be a good 3 to 4 hours before I actually technically go to bed. Sometimes I don't even go to bed because it's just too late already, and then it's just like, what's the point of even going to bed? I'm gonna wake up in like an hour or two anyway. What's going on, Isaac? Nearly 5 p.m. where you are? Damn. When is the event ending? Because I done it and I can't see it? I don't know. Let me check. I'll check here in a second. Still got a few days. For sure we still have a few days. But I'm trying to end it before the time actually ends. because I always wait till the last, literally the last few hours to get the events done. And I don't want to do that with this one just because I might actually miss it instead. 3 days, 4 hours. So what's today? Wednesday? Is it Wednesday or is it Thursday? Because today's technically going to be Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? So I guess it would be Thursday? Oh, I know it's Monday, but I'm saying like the event is going to restart Thursday? So that'll be the Halloween event. Which, if you guys aren't familiar with some of the events, most likely they're going to bring back some of the characters for the Halloween themed events. Which, what's going on, DT? Which I'm going to be getting done in, well, I don't know how I want to do this, because I actually started leveling in my old, well, it's kind of my old account. Be right back. I do have a second account for Mutants. And I just started leveling it today. It's barely level 15. Or Evo 15 level. I think we're 11, maybe? I don't know exactly what level I am. Yeah, we gotta figure out the actual time with the Halloween event. Holy, I'm so tired. I slammed the energy drink and I'm still tired. That's how tired I am. Yeah, so maybe Thursday? I don't know if he's gonna be up when the event resets, then we could just do it then. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Because he's in a different time zone, like a completely different time zone. It's really hard to, but yeah. So it's either gonna be Thursday or Friday. I mean, Friday might work best. Thursday might, I don't know. Just depends on what I'm doing those days. But we have the weekend, so for sure we'll probably figure out something between Thursday and the weekend. But, yeah, I gotta figure out, well, basically I've been leveling up my other account. And the reason I started leveling up another account isn't really to, well, I wasn't actually gonna do it for anything, just to, like, I don't know if you guys watched the, which video was it? I'm trying to think of which video it was. We should get a new mutant for the challenge hall for Halloween. Yeah, we should get older Halloween characters as well. What was, I think it was the Galactic box or whatever. I think that's where I mentioned it. Basically, I have another account, which I haven't, it's basically where I started doing mutants. I think the first, no, I don't think the first episode was on that account. I'm trying to remember exactly how it happened. I just know I started a second account because I didn't want to use my main Facebook account at the time. Which, this one ended up becoming my main anyway, so yeah, there was no point in me doing that. But I do have another account, and I've been leveling it for the past, I don't even know, honestly. It's been a week, maybe? I don't know exactly. Like, I haven't been leveling it like crazy. Like, I'll jump on every once in a while. But basically I just been building up gold on it. And the only reason I've been building up gold is so I could buy the boxes and make videos on that. Unspeakable, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to just, like, okay, so on that account, I'm barely level, like, 11, I think, and then the evil's barely 15. Or maybe I'm 15 and my evil's 11. I can't remember, honestly. I would have to go look at it. I just played it today and I don't even remember anymore. But they do have a Saber box that's out. I was gonna buy it on this account, BBS. Oh yeah, dude, I have a freaking yeah, I was gonna buy the box on this account, but there's no reason for me to buy the Saber box on this account because I technically have all the Saber mutants except for one. Which I think the one I'm missing is actually an event one, which you can't. Oh, I think you could still get it in the box. I don't know. But there's no point. Like the Galactic one, there was no point in me buying that just purely just for a video. So I decided, you know what? I might as well just start leveling up another account. See how long that one takes me to level up, because I think it's a lot easier to level up now. I mean, I got pretty high pretty quick, and people are complaining like, how do I do that? How do I do this? And it's really not that hard, honestly, because I'm already like I'm not too far into the story, but like I said, I haven't been pushing it that much, and the only reason I haven't been doing that is because I might actually just make the Division videos over again, because it's technically, I guess, different now. I don't know. So I might be doing some videos with that account just to have content when there's nothing to do. Like if there's an event out, then I'll probably just do that. Or if there's like a box and I don't really need to buy it and my other account has the gold, I might as well just use that and get a character out of it and start building a second account just to have a second one. Because why not? I mean, there's really no reason not to. Level 16 or floor 16. I'm just gonna start using whatever tag, honestly. I was gonna save all these tags. I usually end up just using them. Even if I make a PvP video, I don't think it really matters what tag I use, because I'm not really using it for any particular reason. The only reason I'm using or even doing PvP is just cause, honestly. Maybe on my second account would be more worth going PvP, because that one now I actually have something to gain, because on that account I really have nothing. Like I have absolutely no friends. Well, I think I have like 40 friends on that account, maybe. Like I have nobody added on that one. So last week you got a Rocky from the Bingo 6th grid box. Yeah, see, like all those boxes I don't need anymore, but let's say I start a new account, then like on the new account that I currently have right now, I literally don't even have the first bingo, like it's not even a bingo grid, it's just the first research. It's not even research 1. It's before that. It's just like the cross mutants, I think it's called. I forgot exactly what it's called, but I don't even have that done. That's how new that account is. Like I barely started making characters. How the fuck do you have merch? I subbed also. Because I made it? I don't know. Because it's pretty easy to do merch, honestly. It's a lot easier than it was back then. You just basically do it yourself. Yeah, I'll be getting the t-shirts, like, I want to see how they come out. I'll buy I don't know, one of each. No, I'm probably buying more than that. For me personally, like, I might actually just wear my own merch, honestly. I don't really care. But I'm just gonna start, well, I'm gonna buy it, and I'll post it when I buy it and stuff like that. Or when I get them in. I don't know why I'm saying like buy. So I'm gonna get 3. No, I think I don't know exactly how many t-shirts I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the t-shirts and the there was something else I was getting. I don't even remember now. Damn it. I don't know. I can make a ton of stuff though. Yeah, I'm gonna try well, when I get the t-shirts in, which is probably gonna be next month. I don't know how long it takes for shipping and stuff like that. I'll post it on Facebook and Twitch. Well, Twitch? I don't really stream on Twitch. I need Twitter. I'm so tired. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. And then I'll do... I don't know, there's like, I'm working on so much stuff, man. It's not even, it's so hard to keep track. Because I'm also helping like other people as well. Like I'm not just doing my own thing. Which I could technically just do me and that's it, but I've been trying to learn how to do digital art though, which if you guys don't know, I can draw decent. Like I don't think I'm the best, but I'm okay. I'm not the greatest or whatever, but like if I had to draw something out and I actually put enough time into it, I could draw it out. Doesn't matter what it is. But for digital, it's like it's like a whole, like it's like learning to draw again. It's weird. Like I already know how to draw and I know what I want to draw, but going from pencil, pen, or like anything on paper to a computer screen is really weird. I mean, it's just gonna take getting used to. Just like a pencil and paper took getting used to. And with that, I've been drawing since I was like... How old was I? Damn. Maybe 5? I don't know, dude. Like, I had drawings that go way back, man. I don't have any of them anymore. I really wish I took pictures of them. Like, I don't have any of my old drawings anymore. I think that the oldest ones I have were, like, from high school. But, I don't think I have anything later than that. Like, the ones on my digital or my DeviantArt are from, like, 5 years ago. I don't know. I always thought I just... Like, I know I'm decent at drawing compared to some other people, but, like, I see other people and I'm just like, damn, they put real time and work into it. Like, I see these people draw this stuff out and then I'm like, you guys don't even know how long that actually took. And it's just like a little thing. But they probably spent hours on it. Like... Because I know how much time I took for something to come out the way I wanted it. And sometimes your first draft isn't as good, or you'll sketch it out and then you'll do it again and again and again. You'll be drawing the same thing multiple times, and most people think like the final product is the first time you've ever drawn that, and it's not. Like I remember there was a phase I went through with drawing roses just because I hated the way I drew roses, and I got really good at it, and then now I can't draw roses for shit. I mean, I can kind of remember how to draw it out, and if I spent like maybe, I don't know, a month on it, I could probably get back to where I was, or even better. But I just don't have time. Because drawing is like, you have to put in a lot of time. I mean, you could be as good as, like, if you guys see these artists out here and stuff like that, you guys think, oh yeah, they're just naturally, some people, yes, they're just naturally talented. Like I knew this kid who could, he was like 7, 8, and I was already in high school. This kid could draw freaking insane. Like he was so much better than me. I was like, god damn, dude, this kid's like half my age, he could draw better than me. So there are people that are just naturally talented at drawing, but then you also have to think, how much did they actually draw in their actual time? Like that could have, that could be all he does is draw. Like that's not all I ever do. So because I see some of these artists and I'm like, oh, how long do you usually draw for? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm just like, I hear that answer and I'm just like, yeah, okay, that means it's a freaking crazy ass time you don't want to say. Because anyone that says they don't know how long they draw for is, they either lose track of time, which means they're drawing for hella long, or they know the exact amount of time and they think it's just too crazy to tell somebody. Because there'll be people that'll be like, oh, how long have you been working on that piece? They'll be like 4 months, and I'm just like, sounds about right. But other people are like, wow, that take you that long? I'm like, yeah, if you want to get it perfect. Or if you mess up, oh, there's one picture in particular that I really liked, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but it was my like second or third time using paint. It was on, you can go to DeviantArt actually and look at it. It's the Luffy one, and I can't remember if my cat jumped up on the desk or if it was the door opening, because I remember both of them happened pretty close together, and I can't remember which one made me drop the paintbrush, but I dropped it and it like hit the paper, and once that's there, there's literally nothing you can do about it. You just gotta just leave it. So on his, I think if you're looking at it, it'll be his left, well, if you're looking at the drawing, it's on the left side, but I think it's on his right arm. There's like a black spot there that's just out of place, which a lot of people probably won't notice, but every time I look at that, that's all I see. I'm just like, dude, that thing's entirely ruined because of that one little mistake. I feel like most artists understand that. Like when you're talking to another artist, they'll be like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Because I'll be like, damn, that looks freaking good. And they'll point out something and I'm like, oh, I see what you're talking about. But then if you tell somebody else, they're like, no, I don't see it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just like, yeah, because you never spent that much time to try to get something perfect or as close as to your vision you wanted it to come out to. And then it's like just barely, there's like one thing off about it. And it could be the smallest thing, like a little eyelid, like just like a fat line that wasn't supposed to be there. Like there's just little things that could just throw you off. Because you know it's there. No one else might not notice it, but you know it's there. And as an artist, I don't know, it's just something about it. I think that's why I stopped drawing as much. Because I can come up with some pretty interesting things. Like, I seen one of my freaking Death the Kid ones. I made it in 2014. I don't remember, but it's basically like half his face Then the other half is the like skull, and then it just says death. And then I think I put kid on the other side. I don't remember what I put on the other side. I would have to go look at it. But I've seen that on a T-shirt, and I was like, dude, that dude just stole my freaking shit. Yeah, somebody was selling their merch with my stuff on it, and I was like, yep, that's fucked up. But all they did was basically took my drawing, put it on the computer, and did it. And they just put in color. They colored it. I think exactly like I did it actually. Besides it being digital, of course, and on a T-shirt. And I was like, damn, that dude, that person just straight up just stole my idea. Like that was just something I came up with. Like I was like, oh, that's messed up. I thought it was cool though. I thought it was cool that somebody actually bought the shirt. I wanted to go up to the person and be like, yo, that's my drawing. But then I was just like, that'd be kind of weird if somebody just walked up like claiming that they drew it. Even though like they probably thought the other person, like, technically they did take it and put it on the computer, but they're still just straight up stealing. Like, cause I could do that too. Like all I would have to do is scan the photo and do it myself. It's not that hard. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was funny because I seen it and I was just like, holy crap, dude, that's mine. And it looks almost, I think the only thing they changed was they added in the full name, like death. I think because like on the one I was drawing, of course, like the paper's limited, so it's a little bit cut off. But on theirs, of course, they added the rest of it. And I don't think they added the box, but they just added the words closer together. So it still looks exactly like mine. I don't think the t-shirt company exists anymore because it was like a year ago or 2 years ago. But I thought it was funny. Let me actually look for it right now. Cause I have all my drawings and I don't like putting, like I put them up. I have 41 on DeviantArt if you guys want to see it. Yeah, see, it's right here. I don't know if it'll show for you guys actually. Let's see. So this drawing here, does it actually show for you guys? Oh, it does. Okay, so basically this drawing here, like you see the like this here. So all they did was like move this up a little bit, so it just has the death part, and they added that little extra D part right here, the E, the A, the T, and then they just moved the T up a little bit so the H was closer together, so the T wasn't coming down into it. And then I think did they take this out entirely? No, I think that what they did was they moved this. Was that on this side? No, I think they moved this up and then they put kid right here. Or was it like, no, I think it came down this way and then they moved this up a little bit and they just added the kid on this side. I think the K was right here and then it went down like this shoulder and then this part goes up. And it's the exact same thing. The eyes, like they just did it digitally. Like the cracks were almost, I think the cracks were identical as well. Except for I think a few of these were removed. And I was just like, dude, they just straight up jacked that. And I was like, okay. But yeah, that came out of my head. Because I was really into Soul Eater when it came out. I have so many more drawings than that. Like that's, I have stacks and stacks of drawings. I mean, I probably don't have them anymore because like just as I finished, like it's crazy. The amount I actually drew compared to like give it away is insane. Like I would draw just to give them away. Or I'd be finishing up a drawing or something. Oh, I like that. Can I have it? I was like, yeah, go for it. Here you go. That happened a lot in school too. That's how I got to know everybody sometimes too. It was kind of weird. Because I used to just stay away from everybody. Because I knew in my head that I was going to leave. Because I changed schools a lot. I used to jump all over the place. So I was technically with the new kid. Although, I guess I don't know. I wasn't really like bullied or anything. No, like no one ever picked on me. Although I'm like 6 foot, so I don't think anybody would come up to me. But yeah, like sometimes I would just be drawing. They're like, "Oh, what you drawing?" And I was like this, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, "Oh, that looks pretty cool." Then we just start talking. That's how I met quite a few friends, actually. A lot of them were actually better than me too. I was like, "Damn." What's going on? Yeah, I used to draw a lot. Like spend like 8 hours, 10 hours, 16 hours. Draw one, I'll finish one piece and start on another. Like I don't know, for me it's different. When I get in a creative mood or when it hits, like I don't know how to explain it if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, like for me it in a way it's different because like I feel like I draw like certain days like I can draw like back to back pieces of art. Like it's just like I don't know, it's different. Like I'll start there was I'm trying to think which piece I did it with, because there was one where I did 3 in one day. Like I literally drew the first one, the second one, and then the third one, all in a matter of, I want to say, I don't even know. I know it was more than 24 hours, but basically I was like in a drawing mood, and I was like, I know the minute I go to sleep and wake up, I'm not going to want to finish this. So I started on one, finished that. I started on a second one, finished that. And I was just like, should I start on a third? I was like, you know what? I feel so good. Feel so good about drawing right now. I should just do it. And that piece ended up taking me like an extra 8 or 10 hours, and I stayed up the entire like next day or something like that. Because I knew if I went to bed and then like that, I don't know, inspiration I guess? I don't know what it is. There's something that just clicks. And then you can just do it. At least for me. Like same with videos. Some days I can like what, 4 years where I was doing videos, so from like 2012 to like 2016, 2015. Let's see. Yeah, about 2012, maybe 2013, maybe? No, 2012, 13. Maybe like 3 years? Or was it 4 years? I don't remember, honestly. It's been a while. Yeah, I could just crank out the videos like they were nothing. I mean, I could do it now too. But, yeah, it just has to hit. Like when I feel like doing something, I do it. But then when I don't, I'm lazy. I'm just like, no, I'm good. It's the weirdest thing ever. It goes for videos, it goes for drawing, work. I don't know what it is though. It's weird. It's just the way my mind works, I guess. Because it'll like click on, and then, although I was taking a bunch of prescribed medications and all this stuff, I don't even know what the hell I was on half the time. So my mind's pretty far out there. Yeah, they prescribe you shit that you don't even know what the hell is gonna happen to you in a couple years. Because I was on quite a few things, honestly. Like the doctor was actually prescribing me And then, yeah, they slowly like start to taper you off, and then for me, I was like, nah, I think I'm just gonna keep taking them, even though you guys are trying to get me to not take them anymore. And then I just went down a spiral. Cause I can go get the meds I need. I just don't like. I don't like dealing with doctors, honestly, because they are full of shit. It is insane. Like, like I'm talking to a doctor, and then they don't know anything about the drugs they're prescribing, and I'm just like, that's not the whole point of you going to school. Like, what the hell do they teach you in there? I mean, I understand they teach you how to like diagnose stuff, but like, they should be teaching you like the stuff they're prescribing and stuff, like outweigh the risks for us, because they just give you whatever they think or whatever's popular at the time. Like opioids were like insane for a while there, because they weren't regulating them like they started now a little bit, but for a while there they were just handing them out like candy, man. Like I could go to a friend's house, go into their cupboard, and I was 100% sure to find something in there. So I would just go in there, raid their, be like, yo, can I take your these meds? And they're just like, yeah, no one uses them. There's a lot of people for some reason keep their meds either in the kitchen or in the bathroom, and I have no idea why that is, but yeah, if you guys have like any of that stuff, keep it in your bedroom. Like, put that shit away, hide it, because chances are somebody's going in there and looking through your stuff. You may not know it yet, but there's somebody that has gone through and looked to see what is in your med things, or taken out a couple. I usually ask first though. I would be like, yo, can I get some of these? They'd be like, yeah. Unless it was like my dad or something. Although, yeah, I don't know. I just never felt the need to ask my dad. I would just take them, and then he'd be like, "You take them?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then that was the end of the conversation. Because he would always come to me. He'd be like, "Yo, you have this?" I was like, "Yeah, here you go." Yeah, at a certain point, he started coming to me for drugs, which was really weird. But I don't know. Right now, I'm not on anything. Well, I've been drinking a little bit more. Just because I'm freaking hurting. How did I get from horror into Bollywood? What the? That's 90s pop. How did I go from horror into 90s pop? Like, what? Hold up. We're gonna go back to this horror song, and we're gonna find similar, and then we'll play this. There we go. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. I've been drinking a little bit more lately because I have nothing else to do. Well, that's not true. I could go get whatever I needed, but try not to do any of that stuff anymore, or less of that stuff. That's how I got pretty tipsy tonight. I didn't realize how much I actually poured or how much I drank. And I still have like half the bottom of this cup, dude. I didn't realize how much that was gonna be. I just poured it. I just kept pouring it. And I've been drinking it since like 5 o'clock. So, yeah, I poured way too much. And I'm not really a lightweight either, so I used to slug down them shots. Like, I used to drink like 3 or 4 of them things. Just I don't know, drinking was never my thing. The only reason I'm even doing it now is because I'm freaking, one, tired. Ugh, and my bones are hurt. Not my bones, it's more my, I just say bones because it's easier for people to understand, but it's like the nerves under my knee. Like I've been in 4? Actually, I don't even know how many accidents I've been in. I've been in a few accidents. Anyway, when I was about 7, 8 maybe-ish, I don't remember exactly how old I was, but it was before I should have been sitting in the front of the car. And basically I was sitting in the front of the car, and my mom was turning into like a bank or whatever to drop off money. I don't know exactly what they were going to the bank for. I wasn't really paying attention. All I remember is the car in front of, like, the car that's going the opposite way, like it was a big ass truck, and it just pulled out of, like pulled in front of us to turn the other way. So it's just blocking the entire side where you can't see if there's anybody coming. And the guy told us to go. And for some reason, my mom listened to him. I don't know why, but yeah, the minute she pulled out, literally there was this old lady that was going like, I don't know how fast this lady was going. She was hauling ass for sure, because we literally pulled out, and not even a second later she hit us. So she had to have been going like 60, maybe 70. Like, she was going really fast, and she hit my side. So like basically I'm sitting in the front passenger seat when I shouldn't have been sitting there in the first place. But I insisted on sitting there, and I guess just my mom didn't want to fight with me over it, so she just let me sit there. And I didn't have my seatbelt on, and all I remember is that car was freaking hauling ass, because it literally, it felt like a second, but I seen that car, and then I like, as it starts to hit, or like probably I don't know, because it happened in a couple seconds, but as I seen the car, I like turned to my side, because I didn't have my seatbelt on at this time, so it basically hit my entire right side. I don't remember how damaged the car was either. I just remember I was hurting. And not ever since then, but then like I've been in a few other accidents, and then I fell on my knee, and it like basically, what do they call it, a fracture or whatever. And the doctor had me in a cast on, like I forgot exactly what happened, but basically I had a cast on my hand and my knee, or actually I think on my hand, because they were like, we can give you a cast, but like it's not just your knee, it's your, like, it was gonna be my entire, it was like an entire leg cast for like my knee, and they were just like, you could either be in that for like a couple months, or you could just stay off of it, and they gave me crutches. I think that's what it was. So I chose the crutches, and I was like, fuck, I should have probably just took the cast, because I think I just messed up my leg even more, because I didn't pay attention to them. Plus they gave me meds. They gave me like I think they gave me Oxy. I don't remember what they gave me, but I just remember it was hella strong, so it probably was Oxy. And so when you take those, I mean, you don't feel your leg. It's kind of stupid that they give you those to stay off your leg, or to not feel the pain, but then since you don't feel the pain, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna walk around. So ever since then, my like my right arm is just, it sucks. Like, it cracks all the time. And then my knee, like the nerves in my knee, like just like they grind, like my kneecap, I can pop it out of place where it shouldn't be going. Like I can actually literally like move it where it shouldn't be going, and it like grinds up against my nerves in there, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is, but some days my knee just kills me. I feel old. I'm not even that old. I just like, if you guys ever get hurt, stay away from your legs, because I feel like your legs are like, or especially your knees, because those bend like when you're picking something up. Like, just watch out for your feet too. I think that's why when they say like when you fall, just land on your back, because honestly, like yeah, your back can be messed up and stuff like that, but with you, like if you mess up your hands, your legs, stuff like that, that shit comes back to bite you later. Because even back then, I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna go to the doctor. Or even when I did go to the doctor, they would just, they'd basically just hand you meds. That's basically how I got, well, I didn't really get addicted through that, but that's basically how you start getting introduced into like all the meds and stuff. Because back then, back in like the 90s, early 2000s, they were just handing them out like candy. Like it was like candy, like taking candy. So you just go in there with like, they didn't really look at the kids as much, or maybe the adults, but like if kids said they were hurting and this and that, they just took it as like if they were actually telling the truth, because they didn't think kids knew what drugs were, I guess. I don't know. I think that's why a lot of like parents use their kids to get drugs. Like, you know what I mean? They tell them the symptoms to say to the doctor for them to get the prescriptions they want. If you guys don't know what that is, then thank God. But my parents didn't really do that. It's just I would always just hurt myself. Not looking to get meds, I would just end up hurting myself because I was a fucking dumbass. Like I remember we used to, so they would tell us not to do something, and when you tell a kid not to do something, of course they're gonna do it. So I remember one time they were telling me I couldn't jump across, I don't even remember what the hell it was, honestly. I just remember it was hella far, and they were right, I couldn't jump across it, but man, did I freaking break my face when I fell. I think I was rollerblading. I don't know. I wasn't really into skateboarding as much, because I felt like when I was on a skateboard, either one or two things happen. One, I always fucking hit those damn rocks, so I'd end up going flying. Or two, someone would fucking push me off the fucking skateboard. It happened to me so much that I stopped skateboarding because I thought it was funny. Like your other friends are on skateboards or whatever the hell they're riding bikes, and they would just freaking push you. So either I would ride a bike, scooter, skates, anything but a skateboard. I stayed away from the fucking skateboard. I mean, I could. Oh, I probably can't ride a skateboard now because I'm probably not very coordinated anymore, but I used to be able to ride a skateboard. At least like ride it, like, you know, like push yourself, not actually like do any tricks. Actually, that's a lie. I could basically flip the board, that was it. Like basically I was starting to learn how to do all that stuff because my cousin skateboarded a lot, but then yeah, I always just ate pavement all the time, so that's why I stopped skateboarding. Especially where we were at the time, it was just a bunch of dirt and rocks, so like you would always hit the little rocks and stuff like that. Maybe in the city it's a lot better, but yeah. Oh, I remember one time too. I remember this because everyone freaked out except for me, which I found funny. So of course it stuck out in my head. Basically we were in I forgot what kind of truck we were in, but I was sitting in the back. So in some places that might be illegal, I don't know. I think even where we were at. Not technically, because they do it all the time. Anyway, basically I was sitting in the back, which there's nothing back there. It's just a flat bed, so I'm just sitting there. They pull into the house, and then I jump up, and they open the door, and I put my hand where the door closes. I wasn't thinking, like they opened the door already, so my hand was there, and I wasn't really thinking, let me move my hand before they slammed the door. Like I put my hand, my right hand on the where the door was, and I like turned to like, I think I was just about to pull my hand away, and my sister closed the door, and it literally just like, you could just hear it crunch. Like it was like, I was like, and I like pulled like I didn't pull hard because I like when I heard the sound I was like, oh, my hand stuck. Like I pulled a little bit and I was like open the door, and she was like, why? Like sassy, and I was just like, open the door, and then she's like, why? I was like, my hand's stuck in the door. And then I think my mom and sister were screaming and yelling more than I was, because I was just standing there calm, because I don't know, it didn't really hurt. Like in that moment, like the minute your adrenaline hits you, like it doesn't really hurt. And yeah, my hand was stuck in the door, and they finally got the door open. At that time, they're screaming loud. I think my dad, I don't know, there was a bunch of people that came out to look what happened. I think my grandpa was there too, because that was his truck, so I know he was there. I just don't remember if he came out to look. There was a few people there, and everyone's just like, it doesn't hurt? I'm like, well, I didn't want to say yeah, because I started to feel the pain a little bit, but I was like, yeah, no. I think that's what I said. I said something along those lines. I was like, I know it hurts, but it doesn't hurt right now. I think that's what I said. Something along those lines. But basically, I think like half my hand was stuck in the door, and yo, that shit got big. And that shit took, like, I think my middle finger? Yeah, it was my middle finger. Like, that shit was like, when they finally opened the door, that shit was purple. Like, I remember, so they basically, well, they took me to the hospital, of course, and we're sitting in the waiting room, dude. That was the longest wait of my life. I remember that. It was like, it was a busy time too. I don't remember all of it. I just remember we're sitting there for a good like 2 to 3 hours. I'm like, damn, just to get my hand checked. I was like, let's go. It's not gonna be that bad. I just kept telling my mom that. I was like, let's just go. It's fine, because I don't want to sit there anymore. And yeah, we sat there for like 3 hours or something like that. We finally got X-rays. I can't remember what happened in my middle finger. I think I broke it. I'm pretty sure I broke my middle one and then fractured my pinky and my ring finger. I can't remember. Like, it's so long ago, I would have to either ask my mom or actually look at my medical file. All I remember is for my middle finger, I had to be in a cast. So they put a cast on my middle finger, and then the other two, the pinky and the ring finger, they basically tied them together. Yeah, they tied those together, but I could still move them. So basically, I could flip off the teacher or anybody I wanted to, because I couldn't move that finger. So basically, that's all I did for like an entire month at school. When the teacher would ask for they would ask you they'd ask a question or whatever, and then you would have to raise your hands. I would literally just flip them off, and they would pick me, and I'll be like, I don't know. It was fun though. But yeah, that shit hurt. I think they gave me, I don't remember what they gave me. They gave me some good stuff though. What's going on, Shine? But yeah, like breaking your bones sucks. It really does. It's happened to me a few times too. Thank God I haven't like broken my arm or leg or anything, because that would really suck. I've known a few people who've done it, and it's just, you gotta sit in those casts. Like, me having a cast on my hand for like a month was already annoying as anything. But yeah, they used to just give us whatever back then. So I don't even know what half the meds they gave us. But yeah, now my like hand's all messed up. Like it's not really messed up, it just hurts, and like because it's the hand I use for my mouse or when I'm gaming, and that shit starts to hurt after a while. But I usually just ignore it. But yeah, if you guys are a lot younger, just watch. Try not to break any bones, or try not to mess up your body too much, because later on you're gonna thank yourself for sure. Because I'm only 28 and I've already been in a few accidents, been in a couple of fights. I don't even remember how many fights I've been in. Well, it's probably more than, like, I'm thinking of like actual fights, but then used to my dad used to be a boxing trainer, so he would make me go. Well, he wouldn't make me go. He would just be like, "Let's go." I'm like, "All right." And then he would get in the ring, of course. But damn it, man, he used to beat the shit out of me. Because he's like, somebody else is gonna... Well, I would have pads on and stuff. When I say that, it's not like he's actually kicking the shit out of me. He would stop if he got too hurt. But like, he would actually like full on hit me. Like he's like an adult would. Because I mean, he's an adult. But like, even with all those pads on, man, dude, like when he hit you, it hurt. But I got used to getting hit a lot. So boxing is pretty... I guess any of those types of sports are pretty fun to go into. Or skateboarders, dude, those guys can take some hits, man. Like, don't get in fights with those guys, because unless you know you can take them, because some of those guys, man, I've seen them take some hits and I'm like, god damn. But yeah, I wish my dad was still around. I feel like me and him now would be really good friends. But he used to try to teach me boxing. I really wish I learned it from him. Like, I learned because he made me remember half the shit. But some of the stuff I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, getting in a ring and getting hit definitely does toughen you up. Because now I think it's a lot less than it was back then. I don't know how it works now, actually. I don't think you can actually get in a ring and just start pounding each other. I don't know how it actually works. Anybody been to a boxing gym lately? They just still get in the ring and beat the shit out of each other? So that's basically how it was. I remember they used to have to stop people. Like, there was these two kids. They were both in like high school, and one was, this dude was just a fucking dick. Like, he just thought he was the shit. The other kid, he was pretty good. He just wasn't as good because he didn't... I'm not gonna say he didn't try as hard, but he didn't work out as much as the other guy. So he would always get his ass kicked by him, and the guy would always talk shit to him. And I'm just like, that's what happens. Like, if you fucking just put in a little bit more effort, you would beat the shit out of this guy, and you could talk all the shit you want. But I remember they always had to break them two up from fighting, because they would go at it, like full on, like beating each other. Even with those pads, like even you're getting hit in the face, it just pisses you off, and you start going, like, you start really hitting each other. But yeah, if you guys like fighting and stuff like that, I think that's the best thing to go into. Go into sports and stuff like that, especially a sport where you can actually hit people. Although you gotta understand, there is definitely somebody out there that's gonna be better than you, and they're gonna beat the shit out of you, because that happened to me a few times. Like, I was like, I don't remember, it was like a littler kid too. He was not littler as in like age, but he was about the same age as me, but he was just like, I don't know, he was just smaller than me. He was like 4 inches smaller than me, something like that. And we got into a ring, and I could not hit this kid because he was just so fast. Like, he could just move. And I was like, God damn, dude. Like, he would hit me and it wouldn't hurt. But after a while, like, you keep hitting the same spot, that shit starts to hurt. So, like, I think he figures that out on the bigger dude, so he would just hit you in the sides and stuff. But, shit. Now I know how to deal with that. Back then I didn't really know how to deal with that, but, yeah, those are some fun times. Now I feel like I would get my ass beat if I went into a gym. Maybe not. It depends on if the person knows what they're doing. Because, I mean, my dad was teaching me boxing since I was like 4 or 5. I don't know. I was really, really young when he started teaching me to box. And I just didn't want to do it because, honestly, if he didn't push it on me as much as he did, I probably would have picked up on it. Because I like hitting other people. But, yeah, I think the minute I got bigger than him, he stopped doing that. He stopped trying to push it onto me. Because I started to learn how to, like, actually hit. Well, because he was the one teaching me, of course. But, yeah, I always wanted to see my dad fight. Because, like, every time it would happen, it would always be, like, right at, either after I came or before I came. Like, I was like, why can I never, like, catch him actually beating somebody up? Or at least in the altercation, because, yeah, my dad could actually fight. It was weird. Because there was quite a few people that seen him fight, but I've never seen him fight. Too late now, but unless somebody maybe recorded it, I don't know. I don't know, but when he was little, he went to, like, he was training to be on the Olympics. Like, the Golden Glove Olympic thing. It's just, I think before that happened, he got... I can't remember the exact order of events. I just know, like, he broke somebody's arm or something. So I got disqualified. I can't remember what happened. I just know, like, a bunch of shit happened before all that stuff happened. But he used to be really good. I could attest to that because his hits hurt. Like, he wasn't hitting me as I know he wasn't hitting me as hard as he could. But man, like, I was bigger than him at the time, even though I was younger because he was smaller. I think he was like 5'6". I don't know actually how tall he was. He was a lot smaller than me, but, like, when he hit, it, like, hurt. And I'm like, damn, he's not even using his full force, because I'm pretty sure if he wanted to hit the shit out of me or push me back, he probably could have. But yeah, a few people told me they seen him fight and stuff like that, and I'm just like, damn, I wanted to see that. I don't know. I always arrived late to the fights. I feel like, because I'd be like, oh, this person fought or this person fought, and I'm just like, oh, why was I never there? Oh, there was one time too. Oh man, I remember this because so basically we had different lunches, and so my sister is like a year older than me, and her boyfriend at the time was in the same grade, but because I took math a year, I think it was a year, was it a year? Basically they put two years of math into 1 year, so I think it was freshman year, or was it junior year? No, sophomore? No, I think it was freshman year. I think freshman year, they basically, what my school did was to see if it would work, so that way people could take an elective they wanted to for their senior year or something like that, which had actually played out pretty good for me. Basically, they took 2 years of math and put it in 1 year. So you took algebra 1 and 2 or whatever, or geometry. I don't remember what the hell order it goes in. But basically we took all those in 1 year. And the next year, I was basically in the same, even though my sister was a higher grade than me, I was in the same math class as her. So I ended up being in, so we had A and B lunch, and I ended up being in the same lunch as her boyfriend at the time. Yeah, so I can't remember which lunch I had. I had A or B, I can't remember, honestly. I just remember we were in split lunches. She had one lunch, I had the other one, and her boyfriend was in the one I was in. So I would just hang out with them and stuff like that. And they're all older kids. So I used to just hang out with all the older kids because my sister was older. And then I knew all the younger kids too. But plus we're at a small school, so everyone knew everybody. Anyway, the day, I don't remember, it was the day after? Yeah, I think it was the day after. Basically, we switched schedules. So basically, we got our new schedules, and I can't remember how exactly it went. Yeah, we got our new schedules, and then my math class was, it basically switched my lunches. So instead of being in the lunch I was in, so I think I was in B, I went to A lunch. So we switched, and the day after, like literally the day after we switched, him and some other dude got into a fight, and I was like, really? You couldn't have freaking fought the day before? It was so stupid, because I would have been there. I would have been like, dude, I would have freaking beat this, because the guy that he fought with was literally the kid's older brother that freaking didn't like me. Why? I have no freaking clue why this kid didn't like me, but he just didn't like me at all. Like, so I don't know. I was just like, I hate you too. Whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't care who you are. It was like a little kid too, but I was like, dude, I would have totally beat the shit out of that kid. I don't even know why they fought either, honestly. I really don't know the entire story of why they fought, but I was like, 1 day prior to that, if they would have just fought, I could have actually witnessed the fight. I was like, that sucks. Because all I had to do was hear about it. Basically, the guy, they're like, oh, he won or whatever, but he didn't really win, because my sister's boyfriend at the time, at lunch, he always faces, like, we have a little balcony, he always faces that way. It's like towards the balcony, so you're looking down. And then I basically, the guy came up behind him and just hit him in the back of the head. That's basically what he did. I was like, really? Like, that's how you're gonna do it? And then I guess none of the guys that were there said anything while the guy was running up to him. Like, I was like, really? If I was there, I would have freaking just dropped that dude before he got close enough. Because you can tell when somebody's coming at you. Come on. I was like, they probably just wanted to see the fight, but at least give him a fair fight. I would have just hit that guy, and he would have been like, what the hell, man? I'm not gonna hit you or something. I bet you that's what he probably would have said. Actually, I don't think I would have stopped, honestly. Usually when I start hitting somebody, I don't stop. That's why I stopped fighting. I usually just walk away now, because it's really hard to get me to click, or I try to click myself in and out of that. Because like in a boxing ring, you have people to stop you, or the timer, or stuff like that. So you get in a zone where you're just trying to beat the shit out of somebody, or at least that's what I was doing. And then yeah, that was basically. It's happened a few times actually. There's been a few fights that I've missed. And I'm like, damn, I wonder if I was either there earlier, later, or just arrived at a different time. Or they would fight when I was there. Kind of sucked. Yeah, I remember a few times people got into fights. I would just usually go and find somebody to break it up, because I'm not jumping in the middle of that. Anytime you guys I guess it depends for me who's fighting. Like, if somebody's fighting my sister or something like that, then all clubs are off. There was one time we were, I don't know how old we were. I think we were in middle school. I want to say middle school. And this kid just didn't, like, he became my friend, which was really weird, honestly, now that I think about it. I think he felt left out or different than everybody else, but I really didn't have a problem with them. But on the bus, they always, like, the older kids just picked on him. I have no idea why. They just called him the weird kid, or just because his family or whatever, which for me is not an issue. I don't really care. Like, your family, you can't choose your family. But yeah, they always picked on him and stuff. And in our bus was the bus from hell, basically, during those years. We had bus drivers switch from was it like 6 or 7 bus drivers? I don't know. We had a billion bus drivers that year. It didn't matter who they put on that bus. We were the rowdiest kids ever. We were throwing shit out the windows. I remember a cop pulled us over. Gang members pulled us over. Like, there was some crazy shit that happened on that bus. I remember one time, I don't remember exactly who or what they were saying, but like there's it's a bunch of kids on a bus. Come on, it's like middle school, high school ish. Like, you know what I'm like. It goes from grade, I think. I don't remember what middle school starts at. Grade 6 to 12. So basically, like, the range of people on that bus is hella different. Anyway, on the bus, it goes from in the back of the bus, those are all the older kids, and then it goes from whatever grade you're in. That's how basically it starts. And then from that, it also separates into not cliques, but people you know. So, like, there's sections on the bus. That's basically how our bus was ran. So you either you got in early and you just tried to sit, depending on what grade you were in, you tried to sit as close to not the back as possible. Because if you sat close to the back, those were all the older kids, and they were just terrible. Like, they throw shit at you. They would, like, there was fights on our bus all the time. And I remember they were throwing shit out the window. Like, they were, I don't know if it was I don't remember what gang it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but basically they started chunking shit at these guys in the car. There was 2 of them, or was there 3? There might have been 3. I remember there was 2, because there was one still in the car, and then there was one that got out. But basically they were chunking shit at this guy, saying all kinds of shit, and the guys, and then a few of the kids on the bus were from so-called, well, they were in a gang. Whether that was actual, like, well, some of them were actual gangs, but they were just like kids in high school trying to play gangster where their family was in gang, stuff like that. Basically, they were just trying to act cool. So they started throwing shit at these one guys in the car. The guys literally pulled, they followed the bus, because the bus got off the main road to go back to where they drop everybody off at, which is basically in a housing, like, it's a bunch of houses. So basically they pulled off, and they waited like 2 blocks before they pulled in front of the bus. The bus driver was in the front. They got out of the car. That's why I remember there was 2, because I think there might have been 3 actually, because I think one guy stayed in the car, but I remember one guy was in front of the bus and the other guy was trying to open the doors. And the bus driver was like, no, you're not getting on the bus. And they basically just flashed her a gun. That's basically all that happened. They just pulled up their shirt and said, open the bus. And she opened the door. Like, I don't blame her. Like, they're going to either, like, I think they just wanted to teach those kids a lesson, honestly. So, and we were terrible to her, so I don't blame her at all. So she opened the doors. 2 guys come in, and they're, I don't remember what gang they were with, honestly. I couldn't tell you. But they came straight to the back, and they were like, who threw what, I don't know what the hell they were throwing out the damn window, because I was in the middle of the bus at the time. And they were like, who threw that, and they're like, uh I they were saying, we know your kids or whatever, so we're not gonna hurt you, but you gotta know that your actions have consequences, and we could kill you guys all right now or some shit. They were saying some crazy shit. I don't remember exactly their words, because they were saying it like gang members do. And then this, see, I don't remember their said, because they said it. They said all the things they were saying, and these kids were, they were like, I think one kid yelled back something, and then I just remember he like picked him up because this kid was small, and then he's like, oh, I know that gang, I guess, I don't know, affiliated or whatever. I don't know exactly what it was, but and then he's like, who do you know from there, or something like that. And then they just had some conversation in the back. I don't know exactly what was said between them, but then he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, just watch what you do next time, or watch who you say it to. And then he's like, because we could have came in here and just killed you guys without asking questions. The only reason we did it was because you guys were kids. He walked out of the bus, and then yeah, they drove off, and I was like, what the fuck. And then I think after that, I think we just went back to what we were doing, because the bus driver didn't even call the cops. No, I think she did call the cops. No, because we sat there for a good hour or two afterwards, because I remember everyone was pissed that we weren't going anywhere. Yeah, okay, because I remember she got off the bus because she was scared. Yeah, that's what happened. She got off she turned off the bus, got off the bus, called, I don't know, the school? I don't know who she called, and they told her we'll be there in like an hour. They never showed up, by the way. I wasn't surprised considering the area we were in. But she finally got back on the bus, I think like an hour and a half later, and they were throwing shit at her, and like they were doing all kinds of stuff. They were so mean to that lady. I'm surprised she lasted. She was the bus driver for like, I think she started in like half the year, and she stayed till the end, which I was like amazed that she made it that far. But yeah, she was an interesting, I think her kid was on that bus too. I don't remember her kid's name, but I remember her daughter was on the bus, and that's the only reason she stayed driving or something like that. But no, so that's basically how our bus was. Like, some were gang members, some were affiliated to gang members, some were just terrible kids. And basically they didn't like this kid. I don't know why they didn't like him. They, like, even the school we went to, people there just didn't like him. I don't know if he gave off, like, I don't know if he was mean to them, or like, I honestly couldn't tell you, because I wasn't in their grade, because he was a grade above me. He's in the grade my sister's in, so I don't know exactly why they didn't like him. But I remember we were getting off the bus, and I think that day I got, like, for some reason I got put, oh, I remember, I was late that day. I remember now, I was late to the bus that day. So like I said, remember, if you didn't get into the bus, you had to find a seat. And for some reason, the only seat that was available was in the back of the fucking bus. And I was sitting next to all these older kids. They didn't really they didn't really say it. Well, I was like, at that age, I was about their size anyway, so I guess they probably just thought I was one of them. But I was just sitting there, and they kept picking on this kid, and I think my sister was like 2 or 3 seats in front of me on the bus. And basically my thought process was, I'm gonna let all these kids get off before me, because I don't want to try to get in front of them. And because they're all older, I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna let them get out in front of me. So my sister sat a seat or two in front of me, and the kid was right, I can't remember if he was right behind her, right next to her, I don't remember. I just know they got off the bus first, and I was like towards the end. And in between that whole thing and everyone getting off the bus, I think I was the last person off the bus, or second to last or something. my sister and him started getting into an argument. I don't know what they were fighting over. I honestly don't know what, like, to this day, I don't know what they're arguing about. I don't know what started the conversation. The only thing I remember is he hit my sister, and the minute, like, I was getting off the bus, and they're, I don't know, they're quite a distance away from me, and I'm getting off, and all I seen was him. He hit my sister, and I don't know, I was there in a couple seconds flat, and I just instantly just right in his eye. I went for his nose, I think, because for some reason I have a fixation with breaking noses, because I don't know if you ever broke one, but the amount of blood that just starts coming out and it freaks the shit out of people. Anyway, it's beyond the point. I tried to, like, I aimed for his nose, so he moved just like, my fist was pretty quick because I was running hella fast, but he moved just enough to where I missed his nose, but I hit his eye, and that dude had a black eye for like a week or longer, actually, because he didn't come to school for about 2 weeks after that. And even when he did come back, his eye was still black. Anyway, so I hit him, and like I said, I didn't know what the fight was. All I knew was he hit my sister, and I was gonna beat the shit out of him. And I don't know, there was some dad there, or some older guy there, I guess picking up his kid or something. And this dude got in front of me, or no, I hit him, and then the guy hit me back. He hit me in the cheek, and I think at the time I was chewing gum, so I basically bit my gum, and I was bleeding out of my mouth. And I just spit, and I was like, yeah, it's nothing. Everyone's like, you're bleeding, and I'm just like, yeah, because I bit my own lip, or I bit my own like the inside of my like gum. Like, he didn't actually make me do it. I was actually biting my thing, because when he hit me, I didn't feel it, like, because my sister told me he hit me, and I was like, oh, I didn't feel that at all. Like, I was unfazed by him hitting me, because I was like, fuck, how am I bleeding? And she's like, he hit you. And I was like, maybe, I guess, but I think I think when he hit me, I was like, bit the inside of my lip, because when I felt it, like, you could feel the teeth marks, and I was like, it's like, whatever. But basically, I hit him, he hit me, and then I kicked his, because he was in band, which is not a big issue. I was in band, so I didn't really care, but I knew how expensive his equipment was, so I kicked that shit as hard as I could in the middle of the street. And he almost got hit by a car, but the car kind of stopped, because yeah, we were kind of fighting. So I don't think they wanted to run over a kid that day. But I remember, like, I don't know where this guy came from. He had to have been picking up his kids, or it might have been the house. I think it might have been because we get dropped off at a bus stop. We called it a bus stop. It was basically a stop sign by somebody's house that everyone gathers at, and they get picked up at the bus. So basically that's what it is. I think he owned the house that was right there. I don't remember exactly. This guy came out of nowhere, honestly, and he got in between us, because I was already, like, after I kicked that thing, I was already going at this guy again. Like, I was ready, like, he was done. Like, he was already backing away. He was like, no. Like, and then, because I hit him hard. Like, you could hear, like, when I hit him, you could hear it. And everyone on the bus was like, whoa. Like, because I literally ran from the bus to where my sister was at, and everyone's, like, right there. So I literally pushed through everybody to get to that kid. And yeah, I think yeah, if that parent wasn't there, I would have probably beat the shit out of that kid. But then yeah, I'm trying to remember if he didn't come to school for a week or 2 weeks, maybe like a week and a half, I don't know. But yeah, he basically, I gave him a black eye, and I guess he was just scared to come to school, which I felt kind of bad. I was just like, but then again, he hit my sister. I don't know why he hit my sister, but I'm just like, all right, you mess with my sister, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And then from then on, everybody on the bus, yeah, they didn't want to mess with me, or I guess my sister after that. I don't know. Because I literally got in that fight, but that wasn't even my fight. I was just like, oh, okay, you're gonna hit my sister, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. That's pretty much how it went. And then, yeah, pretty much all those older kids from then on, because like I said, I sat back in the back that day. So they were like, the next day I got on the bus, and they were like, yo, come back here. So I sat in the back with them from then on. So I just hung out with all the older kids. It was weird. But, yeah, that was pretty interesting. And then me and that guy became friends. I never asked him why though, but I think we became friends like a year later. Might have been a year. I don't know. I just felt sorry for him because like everyone treated him like they treated him very bad, but he kind of deserved it. On like every time I seen all the stuff that happened when he was involved, it was always him starting it. So I'm just like, I don't know if it was like prior stuff before that, or I don't know exactly what happened to him, or like why he started doing all the stuff he was doing. But like I said, when I seen him and my sister fight, he hit my sister first. Even if she did hit him first, I'm just like, dude, like if I'm getting hit by a chick, there's gotta be blood before I start to hit back. Unless, I guess you're hitting my sister or my mom. Yeah, I think that's pretty much, or somebody that like I'm really close to, because then, yeah, that's not going down, man. Because I've seen a few people take beatings by their spouse or whatever. And I'm just like, nah, that's not gonna happen today, not on my watch. Like, I'll fight you over it. Like, you want to beat somebody? You beat me, let's go. Which most people tend to just not. I don't know why. I guess I give off a scary vibe? I don't know. Or they just don't feel like fighting. I think most of the people that act like that, they just don't want to fight somebody their actual size. Because I've known a few people that were bigger than me, and they picked on women, and I'm just like, yo, you want to pick on somebody your size? I wasn't even his size, but I'm like, okay, let's go. Yeah, they usually don't tend to do that with men. Maybe because they think they know they can pick on women. I don't know exactly what it is. There's something behind that for sure. But yeah, that's usually how I am. I'll usually just step in the middle. Unless it's something you start, like if it's some stupid argument that doesn't make any fucking sense, which I've been in a few of those. Sometimes I'll break them up, sometimes I just let them go. I'm just like, this is fucking dumb, I want to see where this goes. Most of the times I'm the one in the middle getting hit, because I don't know if you guys ever jumped into a fight. When it's going on, they don't care who they're hitting. They could be hitting the person they're fighting for, they could be hitting them. And yeah, they just continue to hit. And yeah, that's why I don't like jumping in the middle anymore, because you end up being the punching bag, and then yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. But yeah, I have so many stories like that. I don't know, I lived an interesting life, I guess, because I tell my stories sometimes, or I talk about stuff sometimes, and then we're just like, yeah, that's usually not how it goes. I'm just like, people out there who have it worse than I do, so I don't complain. I'm like, I didn't come from a war-torn country, or like a third world country, or like, so some countries do have it worse. I mean, look at the freaking China. Can't say what you want. Everyone gets mad at people saying whatever they want. I'm just like, dude, be glad you can say whatever you want. And they get mad at the other side for saying whatever they want. I'm just like, you guys don't know how lucky you guys are. Go live in fucking China for a year and see how bad it actually could be. Where you can't say what you want, or you can't have opposing arguments and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been in quite a few fights. I've stopped with quite a few fights. I like usually it's most of my friends when I usually jump in and stop it. Because usually when somebody's going up against somebody and a friend jumps in, tend to back down. Some people won't. Some people like, oh, you want to fight? I'm just like, are you sure you want to fight me? I'm like, I know you wanted to fight that guy, but I know he can't fight. I'm like, I can, so you want to go? Because there was a few times where I jumped in for a few friends. There was one time this kid, it was the weirdest thing. I don't know why. I never got the chance to ask him why, because like he literally got pulled out of school, or he got sent to a boarding school that week. Not even that week, like literally that. I think the next day he was just out of school, and then I think he got sent to a boarding school is what I heard, something like that. Basically, he got transferred from schools. But I think I was in middle school, and I just no, it was my second year at middle school, and we're in a small town, and like I said, I was from a bigger city. I talked to anybody, I talked to everybody. I don't care who you are, what you've done, the whole clique thing. I don't know, I get along with everybody. As long as you're nice to me, I'm nice to you, is basically how it comes down to. Or I usually treat people the way they treat me. So if you start treating me like shit right when I meet you, I'm gonna start treating you like shit. Well, I'm sorry, that's just the way it works. Like, you don't always get what you want. And I tend to treat people that way just so that, like, because I feel like a lot of people don't do that, because like they'll just take whatever the person says, and I'm just like, why take? I don't understand why people let somebody else say whatever they want to them. I'm just like, just say something back. They're either gonna say something back to you, or just think of a witty comeback and just say it. That's it. It doesn't hurt anything. Like, and if they're mad about that, then be like, well, then don't treat me that way. That's it. It's pretty simple. Anyway, yeah, so this kid, he was like, I don't know if I would call him the bull. He wasn't really the bully, because there was other people that were the bully. Like, they would fucking bully a ton of people. He was one of the kids that didn't take shit from anybody. Like, he would bully other people, but the bullies wouldn't bully him. You know what I mean? Like, he was like you know how usually the bullies just stay away from each other. It's really weird. I don't know why, but yeah, I got into the same class as him, and everyone was like, not scared of him, but just like, they were like, just stay away from him, he's not good news or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. And when we got into the class, basically we sat down where we wanted. I sat down next to my friends, of course. Everyone sat down next to their friends, but then the teacher's like, okay, everybody get up, go to, I think she had a piece of paper on the desk or something like that. Or no, I think there was a table in the middle. I can't remember. It was a desk or a table in the middle. She's like, go there and you'll see your assigned seats. And I ended up getting put with him in the same seat, or the same table, because we had round table. They weren't desks, they were like tables. And I got put in the desk with, or the table with him, and I think 2 other people, because I think there was 4 to a table. And then my friends got sat next to me, which was pretty cool for me anyway. Like, my friends sat next to me, I was sitting here, so I chose the closest chair to my friend's table so I could just like switch between the 2. So yeah, and then the kid sat next to me, because the other 2 seats were taken by, I don't even know who sat next to me actually. I think some girl, and I think there was 2 girls at the table. I think that's how she did it. I think there was 2 boys, 2 girls to a table or something like that. I remember she split it up sort of like to try to get different people. I don't know exactly how she split it up, but I think there was 2 girls, me, that dude, and then my friends were literally right next to me, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then yeah, so he sat next to me because they didn't want to sit next to him. And yeah, I don't know, we became good friends for like that couple months, like, because he would just like talk to me, and I would say, yeah, cool, like, and then we would talk about, like, I think at that time I was smoking weed. I think that's what we talked about. Music. And then I was always drawing, so he'd be like, oh, what are you drawing, this and that. I don't know, he just became a pretty cool friend. And then they were just like, and then he would like So basically when we went to lunch, we all went to lunch as a big ass group, not a group, but basically I think we did it in grades. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but basically we all went to lunch, and then I would sit with my friends and stuff like that. But yeah, he just started like coming around because I think the other people he used to hang out with, one of them I think got into a fight and then had to leave, and then the other one got expelled or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but they basically just split up his group of friends because they were all troublemakers, so he was the only one left. And yeah, he just became one of my friends, whether my friends liked him or not, because like some of my friends are, why you hang out with that dude? I'm just like, I was like, just because you don't like him doesn't mean I don't have to not like him. Like, that's your problem. And they were just like, oh. And I was just like, and then I don't know, I just hung out with everybody. And yeah, this kid, he didn't like me. We weren't even in the same, we were in the same grade, but we weren't in the same class. I have no idea why this kid didn't like me. I still don't know why this kid doesn't like me. I was gonna say his name, but I'm not gonna say his name. I don't remember his last name. I should probably look him up, see what the hell he's doing. Anyway, yeah, he didn't like me at all. He just, I don't know, he would just always come in at me, dude. He's like, yo, let's go fight in the bathroom. I think his older brother stabbed one of my friends in the arm or something like that, because they went into the bathroom. That's why I didn't want to go into the bathroom with him. Not because I didn't want to fight him, because one of his friends basically tried to stab my friend. I think he got him in the arm or something. Anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, he kept trying to get me to go to the bathroom. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna fucking get you or your friends to fucking fight me, I'm like, fight me. And then we're in the middle of the hallway at this point, and then he's like, nah. And then it was him and this other kid. He was a bigger kid. He was about my height and build. So that was his friend. And yeah, he basically, I was like, if you guys are both gonna fight me, go ahead. And he's like, no, it's just me. No. I'm just like, well, then let's do it right here. Like, I don't know why you want to go to the bathroom. Like, I've never understood why kids, if you guys are gonna fight, just start swinging. Like, if you really want to fight somebody, like, if I really wanted to fight somebody, I don't give a crap where I am or who's around me. I'm gonna start hitting them. But every time I've been into a fight, everyone's like, yo, let's go over here. Let's go over here. I don't want anybody to see. Anybody see what? Like there's people are still gonna find out when you freaking hitting. Like, it's not as quiet as you, like, a fight is not as quiet as people think it is. But yeah, he wanted to go to the bathroom, which is literally like, I think at the time it was literally down the hall. So it wasn't even like we were going that far. And I'm just like, dude, there was literally no one there. There's no teachers. We're all coming back from lunch. It's just a group of people coming to class. That's it. And this kid kept like freaking trying to fight me. And I'm just like, dude, if you're going to hit me, hit me. I literally got into his face. I'm like, go ahead. I'll give you the first shot. I'm standing there waiting for him to hit me. I'm like, no, okay. And then I just walked away. And everyone's just like, oh, because apparently usually, I don't know, they fight. I don't know. Like, most people usually tend to hit people if they're gonna fight, and I'm just like, okay, you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna walk away. I'm like, you're the one that wants to fight me. I don't know. I honestly still don't know why he wanted to fight me, honestly. But I was like, whatever. So I just like turned around and walked inside the class and sat down. And they're like, oh, you're not gonna fight him? I'm like, for what? I don't even, first off, I didn't know the kid. Second off, like, I kind of like, oh, I knew him at that point. No, I don't think I knew him as, because like he used to want to fight me, but I didn't like know him because we weren't in the same class. We didn't have any classes together. Like, I have no idea why he wanted to fight me. I still don't. And yeah, he was just trying to fight me, and I don't know, I think I went and sat down, and then my friends just followed me, and they're just like, yo, just beat him up. And I'm just like, why? Then I'm the one that's gonna get in trouble. I think that's what he wanted. I think he wanted me to get in trouble so I would leave the school, or I honestly don't know what the hell he wanted. Um, but I think after that, like not even a minute later, all I hear is somebody fighting in the hall. Like, I mean, you can hear it. Like, I hear lockers and people hitting each other, and then I hear people. I think there was like 2 people left in the hall or something like that. It was basically him, his friend, and the dude that sat next to me, and I think there was one other person in the hallway, and they were going like the guy that sat next to me. Basically, I'm just trying not to say their names. I know their names. We'll just call him R. Basically, R was fighting C, and they were just. And then I like came out the classroom, and then he the, the dude that wanted to fight me was getting his ass pounded, dude. Like, no joke, this dude was on top of him, and his buddy standing next to him, not even helping him. And then I think a teacher came out and broke it up, and then that guy's like, "You gotta get your bitch to fight me," or something like that. And I was like, dude, I didn't even say anything to him. And then yeah, so basically they thought I told that guy to go beat him up or something like that after that. So yeah, it got weird, but I have no idea why that guy fought him. Maybe because I was his only friend at that point. Maybe he just wanted to leave school. Maybe he thought he was doing me a favor. I honestly don't know. Maybe he thought I was scared. I don't know. I wasn't scared. I just didn't want to fight him, because then literally what happened to him would have probably happened to me, which is he basically got sent to a boarding school, which I don't want to go to a boarding school. Because those are the only 2 options. You either go to that or you go to boarding school. Like, if you get expelled from the school we're in, like, there's nowhere else to go, so they just send you to a boarding school, or they have to send you away to live with relatives or whatever. Because I was in a small town, so. But yeah, I think, and then after that, everybody thought I told that dude to go beat him up or something like that. So everyone's like, "Damn, how'd you get that guy to fight him?" And I'm just like, I didn't tell him anything. I was like, I don't know, because we were hanging out for the past like couple months up to that point, because like he became my friend, because I had to sit next to him every day. So I'm like, why wouldn't I talk to him, like, especially when we're in groups or we like have projects to do. Like, I'm gonna talk to the people at my table. And yeah, he basically beat the shit out of that kid. And that guy was a lot smaller than me too. But yeah, that guy was still, I think if I seen him now, he would still want to fight me. Maybe not now, but like back then, like through high school, he just wanted to fight me. I still have no idea why. I really don't. I didn't do anything to him. I didn't even remember hearing about him until he came up to me wanting to fight me one day. But he never did. He never actually fought me. I don't know why. I was like, dude, just hit me. I was like, if you hit me, I'll fight you. That's basically what I told him. Because at that point, I could just be like, he hit me first. And everyone saw it. That was always my excuse. Every time I got into a fight, I always let them hit me first. I'm like, go ahead, you get one shot. You better make it count. And most of the times, I would end up either going with the hit, which I love doing that, because they think like they really hit you hard, and then you just come back up and hit them right in the nose. I always like aiming for the nose, because yeah, breaking the nose was I did it one time and I just got hooked. I don't know. I did it on accident one time. I was like maybe, I don't know how old I was, but I hit this kid, Jesse, in the face, and just blood that kid was crying. I was just like, I didn't even hit him that hard. I didn't even want to hit him. Basically, this kid was beating the shit out of me. Okay, maybe I had been bullied. Well, I wasn't really bullying, because that was the first time. Well, basically, the only reason he was beating me up was because I told him my dad started teaching me boxing. So he's like, show me some moves. And then he started like throwing me around, because he's bigger than me, of course. So he's pushing me, not really throwing me around, pushing me. And then I was like, stop pushing me, I'm gonna hit you. And then he's like, go ahead and hit me. And I was like, I can't remember what I said to him. And then my sister's like, just hit him. Or she's like, throw a left or right. I can't remember what she said. And then he threw a punch. It hit me, and I just hit him right in the nose. And then 2 seconds later, he was crying. I was like, oh shit. And like literally the amount of blood in his hands was insane. And then ever since then, I just been like, okay, I just break some people's noses, and they tend to, like, people see blood and they tend to stop fighting. It may not be like the amount of blood that comes out of your nose isn't as bad as people think it is. It just looks like a lot of blood because it's just like, I don't know, people don't see that much blood that often, I guess. But like it starts gushing, like when it starts flowing, it starts flowing out. Like if you ever had a bloody nose and you can't stop it, it's sort of like that, but your nose is freaking hurting. So yeah, what's going on? But yeah, I don't know. I think that's when I started just going for the nose. I mean, since then I usually go for other stuff too. It just depends on the situation. Most of the times I usually just throw people down now, and then they just don't want to fight at all. Because if you, I notice if you throw somebody down, like you don't even have to throw them down that hard. You just take, like basically, you just take them down. Like if you know defensive moves, or like most people don't know how to fight, so they don't know how to stand when they're fighting, or they come up to you like putting their chest out, and I'm like, dude, you know how easy it is for me just to throw you down right now? So I usually just end up doing that, and they just tend not to want to fight after that. But yeah, I do recommend people take some sort of fighting or sports, like MMA is really good, like all that stuff, boxing. I just learned some defensive moves. They may come in handy one day for sure, because there's a few times where they've come in handy for me. Like I've gotten a few knives pulled on me. I got stabbed in the arm when I was a lot younger too. I don't really remember what happened. I just remember the guy like stabbed me in the arm, and I was just like, whoa, money. Yeah, and then what else? I don't know, I've been in quite a few fights. Most of the times it's not even me wanting to fight, honestly. I don't really like fighting. Like maybe when I was a lot younger and I had more pent-up anger and stuff like that, but now I'm just like, I just want to run, like, not run away, but just not even be in that situation. Because there's nothing good comes out of a fight, honestly. It's just one side always feels like they lose, then they want to get revenge, and then like it just starts getting amped up from there. So I tend to stay out of those situations unless my friends or family or something like that gets into altercation. Then I'm like, fuck. That's why I usually don't hang out with certain people. I'm like, I know those people that are gonna get into some shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay home today. Because there was a few friends that always wanted to go, let's go over here, let's go meet up, this and this. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. And then I would just hear stories about them getting in a fight or something. I'm just like, yep, I figured that much. Yeah, if you guys hang out with hotheads, or you are the hothead, dude, just know one of these days you're gonna talk to the wrong person and they're gonna knock the shit out of you. Or worse. Because I've seen the worst too. How can I deal 20k damage? My Evo is level 296. So no, I'm not hacking. I've been playing the game for 6 years? I don't know. Since the game came out in 2013. 6 years. So, I did start a new account so I can show you guys some of the stuff on what to do. So expect some of that stuff coming soon. But yeah, I think sports is a good thing to get into too. Let's get some of that aggression out. And stay away from freaking people that get into altercations for no reason. Unless they're family, I mean, you can't really, I mean, you could avoid it, but Let me tell you, like, some of my family members just like to get into fights, and I'm just like... And sometimes they know, like, they'll be like, oh, you know how to fight. Let's go, I'm gonna go talk shit to this person just because they know I'm there. I'm just like, I don't really want to go just because of that reason. YouTube been playing since 2013, you've been 30. Well, that means you quit. I didn't quit. You may have started in 2013, but I've been playing for 6 years. You've been playing for maybe 6 months. Because I'm already on my second account, which I just started. Well, I didn't just start the account, but basically just started leveling this account. I'm already level 15. Evo 15 level... Is it Evo 15 level 11? I don't know. I would have to sign in to check it. But basically... You haven't been playing since 2013. You may have started your account in 2013, but you haven't been playing since then. There is a difference. There's actual time played. Because my time played on this game is probably upwards of, I don't know, thousands of hours. I mean, each of these events is 2 hours. I've done... You have one every 2 weeks. You can do the math on that. You have PvP, that's at least hours. Grinding to Fame 500. Grinding from Fame 0 to 300 was insane back in the day. Like, I was spending like 3 days straight, nothing but grinding. Like, staying up 24 hours. I think the longest I stayed up was like 4 days, by the way. Which is not good, but I did it. Do I have Platinum Wrath? Probably. I have almost every character in the game except for, like, I want to say 10. I think I counted them one time and there was 10 characters that I do not have. Including new characters that have come out recently and stuff like that. So... Platinum versions, I haven't counted how many Platinum versions I have, but I have every character, so most likely I have them in Platinum. But I will be doing a series for the divisions again. So basically, what I did was make a new account. Well, basically I just used my old I'm getting tired here. I just used my old Facebook account. Because I had a Facebook account, which I basically had all my friends and family on and stuff like that. That I was using as just friends and family. That I haven't used in maybe 4 years? I don't know. Something like that. How do you make Colossus? You have to get him in events and stuff like that, or buy him from the shop. He's been in the shop a few times, so you just missed him. Just gotta wait till he's in the shop. He usually runs about 25 to 3,000. Huh. But yeah, basically I made a new account, and I've been leveling it up slowly. I'm not leveling it up like insanely fast or anything like that. I might do that at some point just to see how fast I can level it. I might add people on that account too. Like, it's only Evo 15, but if I can get this one to Evo like 200, I can get that one to at least Evo, I don't know, by like, depending on how long it takes me to, or how good the events are coming up and stuff like that, I might be able to get that account up pretty quick. I just gotta start, basically on that account I don't have any, what are they called, furnaces or forges, because I know a lot of people complain about that. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna buy any of them on that account, so I know they offer them to you at certain levels, so I'm not gonna buy any of those. And I'm only gonna get the ones from the bingo or from events or stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna start a new account. Well, I already started it, but I kind of already did a few of the divisions because I wasn't really thinking. I was just like, let me just get gold, and I was like, crap, I should have recorded the divisions. So I'm gonna start recording them, and I think I'm in like, I can actually show you on this account. I'll show you after I get done with this fight. But basically, yeah, I started a new account. I'm just gonna get forges and furnaces from Bingo. I want to see how hard it is to actually farm gold. I'm only gonna be getting gold from leveling, whatever gold they actually give you. Bingos, like basically I'm gonna be starting the game sort of, well, basically new because I've been grinding on it. Because I hear a lot of people complaining, and I'm like, dude, I'm already level 11, Evo 15. There's no way it's taking you guys this long to get to 30. And I've been doing it less than a month. It's like 20 days now. I started at the beginning of the month. And yeah, you guys are, I don't know what's taking you guys. Like, I don't even have friends on that account. Like, I don't know. But I'm basically gonna build that one up to just be a second account, just to have. I don't know. Honestly, I should just start building up accounts to sell. If they made a second one, I probably would do that. Have like 3 accounts or 4 accounts going. Imagine I can sell Mutants accounts. I probably would. They're not that hard to build up, honestly. It just takes a little bit of time. Mutants still hasn't got back to me, by the way. Like, they haven't hit me up at all. Like, I'm non-existent to them, apparently. I don't think they like my content. Even though, I don't know if I'm the... How many people were creating Mutants content back in, like, 2013? Because I know me, of course. There was a few others I can remember. There was that chick, because I remember they chose her for some reason to do videos, even though she didn't really play the game. There was... Who else was there? Who else made content? Like, I know there was a bunch of Spanish-speaking ones, but I'm talking about English-speaking Mutants players. I think Picky's been doing it for a while, but I haven't heard of him, and I hadn't heard of him, and well, I hadn't really heard of anybody. The only reason I knew about the other one was because they chose her to do the videos over me, which I thought was kind of dumb, but whatever. I made fucking 500,000 views off of a random idea that I had off of Mutants, but apparently I'm not good enough to make their videos. Oh, that was back in Kabujo, I guess. Yeah, Kabujo didn't like me for some reason. I don't know why, they just didn't like me. I feel like Celsius Online doesn't like me either, because they never talk to me or reply to me. And I stopped kind of just messaging them at this point. There's no point in me spamming them for no reason. I mean, you guys can, but I'm not gonna try anymore. Like, they only care about the people they care about? I don't know. I don't know actually they even... I don't even know if they even talk to anybody that still makes mutant content in any language. Have you guys seen anything from any of those other creators? I don't know. I don't really watch Mutants content because I create it, so I try not to watch other people's mutant content just because I don't want people to say, oh, I took that or whatever. Like, yeah, we do similar content, but I've never watched half of... Actually, I've never watched anybody. Like, I've watched maybe... Like, Picky stuff, I watched maybe 2 videos, I think. But everyone's just like, go check out this guy or whatever, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, oh shit, he actually does pretty good thumbnails. And the only reason I don't do thumbnails is because I don't have time and I don't feel like doing them. That's it. And with the thing with the intro too, everyone keeps asking me. The reason I don't do an intro and I never will do an intro is because it takes too much time. Imagine I have like 10,000 videos, not even a 10-second intro, 5-second intro. You know how much time that is? Just gone. And you have to listen to that every time you want to watch one of my videos. It's too annoying. Technically, I do my intro. It's like, what's going on, guys? That's pretty much it. But they do the intro and then they do that. And I'm just like, just do the beginning part and you're good. Or just have a 1 second like screen with your logo and that's it. Or just have an end screen. I think an end screen is the best thing to do. Because like if people make it that far, then they're wanting to watch it. If not, then it's just there. The hell are we listening to? Freaking disco? Next, please. But yeah, so I have my other account and it's really I think it's level 11, fame 11, and then the evo's 15. And the only rooftop I have is this one and these two, like right here or something like that. But I've slowly been leveling it. Like you guys can go out. I don't know if I want to add people or not. I guess I could. I should probably get people to add that one just so I can have more people. I don't know, should I show that one or no? Do I know how to breed new mutants? Same thing. It's the same it's always been. All the characters are basically the same that they have always been, except for there's 20 legendaries that you could actually breed. There's rares, and then there's just the regular characters. So basically, you can breed and or buy any of basically these characters. Actually, you can breed or buy any of these, and then some of these. I think like this one. There's like Buck, wherever he is. There's like 20 of them that are like on this page. But basically you can buy all of these or breed all of these. So these are just like regular, so you start off from here. So on my new account, I'm already done with all of these except for this one in the corner. So I'm already going through all, I already got all of these. I just got to get this done and bam, there's 200 gold. Then I'll move on to this one. Then I'll start going line by line and getting all of this stuff done. There's 1500 gold. Then I'll move on to the first research and I'll just keep going and going and going. And I'm going to be buying a box later today, which is going to give me a random saber mutant, so I'm hoping I get a pretty good one. But our first forge is right here, so there's 1, 2, 3, there's 3 we can get so far, 4. Some of these are going to be really hard to get, but I'm just kind of how many you can actually get. 4. 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 7. 7 forges or furnaces. I don't know. 2 gold. 8. Make that 8. I don't know, that was 2. Yeah, you could basically get 8. Furnace. Forge. So there's 2 different ones. So basically you can get 8. I don't know exactly the split between these. So can I have the... Why is this not... So the furnace is that, the forge is this. So the forge is 20, the furnace is 50. And by the way, you want med labs as well, because you're going to use that stuff to come into crafting, and then basically just take this and boom, 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 or 5 or 7. I don't know. However many you guys want to do is basically what you're going to be doing. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. But yeah, I am leveling up a new one to try to see how hard it is for you guys to actually level up. But so far, like, I haven't added anybody because I feel like I have an advantage in terms of adding people, I guess, to my new account. Because I'm like, if I start adding people, of course I'm gonna get like a ton of people that are like averaging like fame or even Evo level like 100, 200 and stuff like that. So I don't know if I should start adding people on that account or just try not to add as many people. Because the main thing is adding, like in this game, if you guys are not adding people, or if you guys don't want to add people just because it's your main Facebook, then switch Facebook accounts, or just add the people because you're gonna need them. And the reason you need them is because of this right here, the inbox. You guys can't see it on off screen, but it's up here at the top. Basically, you're gonna be gifting the mystery ones, and when you gift those, you have a chance to get back this. Well, not these top ones, but basically if you scroll down, you basically have meds, like you have all this stuff. So you basically just accept that. There's 10k, there's passes. Every once in a while you'll get a star, ranging from bronze, silver, gold. I've never gotten a platinum, but I think I've seen someone actually get one. The highest I got is gold. So but basically, look at that, there's 10,000 credits, 10,000 credits, EXP jars, level 1 orb. Like, this is all just from gifts, and then you basically get this every single day. So that's why you add new people every single, well, not every single day, but you should be adding people as much as you possibly can. I haven't sent out my gifts yet, so that's why I was doing this. But basically you want to send out gifts before you accept gifts, because then you're gonna have to do this, which is kind of annoying, honestly. I don't know why they haven't fixed this, but you want to send out as many, well, you want to send out all the gifts you can. Once you send out all your gifts, you are going to go and if I can get through this, good lord. Yeah, once you send out all your gifts, you basically go back to the inbox and then pick it up again, and there'll be another one in there, and you just keep doing that over and over and over. Of course it stopped working. Come on. Are you serious? There we go. Usually it doesn't do that. I think it's just because I'm streaming, or just because I did it a little too fast. I don't know. But look at that. There's more. Boom. Look at that, all that free stuff right there. And you just do that over and over every single day. And then the more friends you add, the better off you're going to be. I mean, you can't add thousands of friends in one day. That's why I say you do it slowly. Because I think they have a limit of like, maybe the limit is 1,000. I don't know. There's a limit on Facebook of how many people you can actually add in a certain amount of time. Because I've hit that limit before. There's also a limit on how many people you can actually delete, send friend requests to, stuff like that. There's a limit on how many friends you can actually have too, which is 5,000 apparently. I will be buying this box, but like I said, I'm doing it on my other account. So I'm going to be starting the other account. And I'm just going to be buying boxes and stuff off of there. So that way I can actually not waste gold on this one. Because I feel like I waste so much gold on this one. Like I would buy this, I don't actually need it. I mean, I don't really need to play the divisions anymore. All those videos are already up. On the new account though, I might be going through the divisions again. Because I'm going to have to go through them again. So I basically already did a few on accident. Oh, like I was saying, I should actually show you guys. So I'm on this division, of course, because I barely started. I went through this one already, which was hella easy. I went through this one. I went through this one. And I'm on this one, and then I was like, I'm on this one, and I think I'm on this fight right here. And then I was just like, you know what I should be doing? I should have recorded all these fights. That could have been videos. All these stages could have been videos. But basically, I guess I'm gonna start right here. So Alpha Division, stage 6, 7, and 8, and then I'll put the boss fight at the end, or its own video. And I'm basically going to be running through it again. Not on this one. Not on this one, on my other account. And by the way, you guys have orbs and stuff like that now. So you guys should be getting through these. Like, I got all the way to here. Like, already. So if you guys aren't already... Like, this is not even as far as I could go. The only reason I stopped going past this is because I ran out of passes. Because your passes up here are limited to 50. I had to buy the rest. But yeah, I'm going to be making videos on all these when I get to the end. All the rewards up until this division. I don't know how long it's going to take me because it's a new account. And like I said, I don't know if I want to add people on that account. I mean, I feel like I should. I mean, it would be smart, right? It would be smart to... Am I even on my own account? I don't even think I have myself on it. No way, I don't even have myself on my own account? Are you freaking kidding me? Bruh, really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if I wanna... Damn, dude, I haven't used this account in ages. What the hell? Can I breed something? Not really. I don't really need to breed anything. I do need to make videos for randoming videos. I need to get a few more bronze stars so I can make the silver and then the gold. I currently have 5, but that's not even enough. Because I think I have like 7 bronze or platinums. Or maybe 8 now since I no 6. So I created 3 platinums? Yeah, I think I created 3 platinums. Which of course was the Midas, I think Hephaestus and somebody else. I don't know. So far I only got Midas. Midas. I don't know about the other ones. I still need to upload them. I have so much videos to get done. It's not even funny. I have like a folder that has like 60 videos in it. That's how far behind I am, guys, if you guys are wondering. I'm probably gonna end it here, honestly. I don't really know what else I can do. I mean, I did the event. I do have to do PvP. I don't know. Honestly, I want to kind of go get videos done. Because it's barely 2, so it's not like it's really that late. PvP? I mean, I could play PvP, I just think it's very broken. For me, it's so broken, like there's no point in playing this. Like, yeah, I could get to this, but there's no reason for me to grind to this, because there's no point in that. Like, yeah, I can grind to this one, but it's only 1,000 gold. I get that every 2 days. So usually I go to here. Like, I always get to here. The experts, for sure. If I do push elites, I'll push elites. What do I have to do? I'm trying to think. I know there's stuff I have to do. I should probably get rid of these passes, honestly. I have 40 of them left. Hold on, let me level up a little bit. By the way, they need to add more divisions because leveling kind of sucks right now. We're going to be leveling up bankers. If you guys are wondering why I'm leveling up bankers, then it's basically for credits. There's certain characters in the game that actually give you more credits than others. It doesn't matter what color. Like the bounty hunter, if you see that on anybody's rooftops. I explained it multiple times, but there's new people that stream all the time. Basically, if you see a rooftop or a picture of a rooftop with like 50 or 60 bounty hunters, the only reason they're there is because they increase the amount of credits. It doesn't matter if you have a bronze one, a silver one, but the regular one is the easiest one to breed, of course, so that's why everyone does that one. I currently don't have a platinum one, so I'm actually trying to create a platinum one. I think I already created a platinum one. Wait, or did I need more gold stars to create? I don't remember. I think I need to make the video for it. Or did I already make the video and just haven't uploaded it? I don't know. See, I haven't even looked at my own videos. I need to actually go and look at my folder and see how many videos I still have to get out. But basically, the bounty hunter gives you an increased amount of credits. So basically you want to... The easiest way to breed it is... What the hell is this? Let's go with that. The easiest way to do it is to breed just regular bounty hunters because they take the less time in breeding and incubating than a bronze, silver, or gold or platinum would. So, well, platinums would be very hard to do. What am I doing? I'm over here thinking it's the thing again. So that's basically what you're gonna do with that, and then yeah, you just fill your rooftop with them. And the way you increase the amount of credits a mutant gets is by evo level. So basically, the higher the evo level, the more credits you're gonna be able to earn per minute. So you want to increase your evo level as high as possible. That's why evo level is important, regardless of just pure strength alone. It does increase the amount of credits you earn, and you could basically have a credit farm that nets you 12 million in, or I forgot what the max amount of credits you can actually get is. I know people have done the math. Basically, you just have deluxe zones in each of your slots. You take away your med lab, so there's another slot there. You just cram everything else together. If you do have gold, that would take up another slot, but then gold's more important than credits, so I'll think you'd lose out that much. And then fill your rooftop with bounty hunters, level them to the highest evo level you have, and just farm as many credits as you could possibly get. And then you turn around and use those credits when there's a discount to level up your evo to get even more levels, to get even more credits. And you just can keep repeating the process. You could also use credits to buy passes and get levels. The levels in turn gets you gold. I don't know. It's just a cycle of... Basically, I'm going to show you how to do all that stuff with the new account. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to get it going. How much time? I have no clue. Wait, it's not that one. It's this one. I'm like, wait. But yeah, that's basically how you do the credits. It's not that hard, honestly. And then, what else is there? Credits, I'm trying to think of other stuff you could actually get. I don't even know. Well, basically, it just depends on what level you are, because, like, you get 50 per level. So I'm barely level 11, and I know at certain points you hit, basically there's new, I don't know what you call them. Basically at certain levels you hit new rewards, and then there's also a level cap currently for experience. So from levels whatever, I don't know what level it starts at, up to 150. Once it hits, like, so if you look at your Fame EXP bar, so let me go to it real quick so I can explain this better. If you go to your Fame EXP bar, which is right here, if you're like maybe level 100 or maybe even lower than that, I think it's at like level 30 or something, maybe 50. I don't know. It caps at 80,000. I think it is 80,000 something. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been that low, but basically it caps at 80, and then from whatever level that is at, I think it's a pretty low level, to 150, it caps to that amount of experience. After level 150, it starts increasing your experience by like 20%. I forgot exactly how much it increases it by, but it starts increasing your experience slowly, and then with each increase, it increases more. So you slowly start gaining more and more and more. And by the time you reach Fame 500, you're almost at 1 million experience needed per level. So yeah. And then by the time you're 1,000, it's insane. Like, it's pretty crazy. Play PvP? I don't really want to play PvP. PvP is so boring. I don't know why people like watching it. I really don't. I know it's an easy way to get views. I really do. Like, I see PvP videos and I'm just like, views, that's it. I don't know. This is boring to me. Like, this is boring. Look, I just clapped this kid like it's nothing. Like, what's the point in this? Like, there's no point in this fight. Like, boom, I was gonna kill him. He'll maybe get one attack off, and then I'll just use my... Even if he killed that guy right there with the tag, I'll basically use my tag, and done. What was the point in this? This is boring. It's just waste meds, that's it. That's all it does is waste meds. I see this as a waste more than a gain. I think that's why I don't like doing it. Because I'm wasting more meds that I could be using to farm bronze stars with, or silver, platinum, or gold, or whatever star version I'm going for. So that's why I see this as a waste, I think. Because even with the increased effects, look at that, 16 days, like oh my other one ran out. Oh shit. This whole time I've been getting less experience because power ups, here it is. It's just because I don't want to use all these. Honestly, I would have these maxed out for years. I just don't feel like using them all at once. Where's the ones I'm looking for? Oh, they're right here. We need to get that out of the way so it's, there we go. I have level 6 boost just sitting there. Look at that. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing with these. I could sell these, but they're not even worth selling. Look at this. It's not even worth selling. I mean, I could put this one down. All the rest of them can go, though. I might put that down at one point just to get more increased, but look at all these characters just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Some of them are silver, some of them are gold, some of them are bronze, some of them are reactor characters. Some of them are characters that nobody, or that people actually want. They're all just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I can't do anything with them. I mean, I could take them out, but it's just going to be a waste. Look at this. Absolutely just, look at that. It even cuts off because there's so many just sitting here. Look at that. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Look at that. There's a bronze, there's a silver, there's Darwin right there, there's what, another bronze, 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 gold. Look at that gold monolith just sitting there. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm done. I'm gonna go make some videos. Hopefully you guys check out the videos. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing the new divisions on the new account. I'm gonna slowly start leveling that one up, see how that goes. It's gonna be a slow grind on that one, but I'll just use it as like a secondary for like buying these boxes instead of wasting gold on my account, so I can save that to level my Evo a lot more. for whenever that pops, or if they have pretty good events, maybe. But yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Let's see, 2 hours 30. Yeah, we'll end it there. That's good enough. We'll go make some videos. I still gotta go play like Bleach and all these other games and see if there's any events that are happening, because I know there are, but I need to start making videos for everything else again. But yeah, we'll for sure stream. Well, I shouldn't say for sure. I'll try to play Fortnite tomorrow, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. Either Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday we will have the new. Well, Thursday will be the new events, but we'll be doing a stream for the Halloween events with Picky. I don't know, we're gonna have to schedule something. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll catch him on Thursday to make it really easy, and then we'll just get on, set up everything at the same time, and race from 1 to 100 and see who gets there first. Probably him, because I get distracted hella easy. Like, I'll start talking about something and I'll totally forget what the hell I'm doing. So, yeah, we'll see. But we'll hopefully figure that out. I'll probably set... Nah, I don't really want to set it up. I'll probably post it on... I don't know. Just expect something Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So sometime from Thursday onward. If I can catch him Thursday, that would be perfect, I think. Because getting it done and out of the way before the weekend would be perfect, because I can do whatever I need to do for the weekend. But yeah, we'll end it there. Hopefully you guys have a good... Well, I don't know what time for you it is, but it's 2:22 a.m. for me. So good morning, good night, good afternoon.